Good. Welcome to the Panic Button. I'm Nina.
Hi, Jesse.
Today we're going to react to a clip that's going viral on X of a 19-year-old girl with cerebral palsy that got top surgery. I heard hi and yay. She did say something. There were captions at the bottom of the original video, but I didn't pull it up. So we have a couple questions when it comes to this video. Number one, is this okay? Now, this girl has cerebral palsy.
I wouldn't even say, is it okay? Do you think she's able to consent to something like this would probably be the biggest question, right? Because society has deemed that the double mastectomy thing is okay, right?
Not all society.
But for the most part at this point, no one's like that against it, right?
No, I wouldn't say that. I'd say there's a good portion of people who are against it still.
So that, I'm sure, like, okay, that's fine. You can live without boobs. 100%. Yes, I agree to that. But is it something this person is able to say they want done?
Right. Because this girl is nonverbal.
Yeah, I got that.
She's
sorry.
She started transitioning when she was in high school. She's been on testosterone. She's got the top surgery, obviously. From what I read, her parents are extreme LGBTQ activists, so that's not surprising. And she's generally a spokesperson, but what it seems like is parading her around like a mascot for the LGBTQ and for transition.
This poor girl who's only 19 years old from Minneapolis is being exploited by most likely her parents and also trans activists. She was put on testosterone while still in high school. Now she clearly is disabled. I don't know how you could possibly consent to transition or articulate that you are born in the wrong body or you're always supposed to be a man when it looks like she's nonverbal. Any doctor carrying out this absolute negligence, I can't understand. And then she got top surgery this year. So some doctor has decided, yeah, this is okay, I'm going to mutilate your daughter. How is this where we are? This is the logical conclusion of gender ideology, because the whole basis of it is you cannot push back or question anyone's statement or claim to a gender identity without being transphobic. So this is where we've got ourselves, everyone. This trans-identified female may look sweet and cute and has a YouTube channel. Here she is just endorsing this. How is this not indoctrination? You know, how is this girl consenting?
Right. How is she consenting?
Which is what we were talking about earlier.
When I looked up how nonverbal people with cerebral palsy communicate is through different methods, like where they're looking, body movements, pointing, or those machines, the iPads, where they can, it follows their eye movement and they can look at images and it creates the words for them to speak. But is there proof that these actually work and are verbalizing what they're actually thinking?
Even at that, how can you get to that deep of a conversation with one of those?
Right. Do we actually know that she understands what she's saying is the question.
Well, I'm not sure. But what I also think is that a lot of people who have disadvantages like this don't always have a fully developed mental state and sometimes have very childlike minds.
Yeah.
I don't want children transitioning. I wouldn't want this person to transition if in a few years they regret all of it because they were going through a phase, they're going through a moment, or whatever it is. Let's say that they can communicate well, but it is just a phase, or something along those lines because they're not fully capable of understanding these complex feelings. And now your tits are gone.
Also, another question is, she has a lot of people around her, including her parents and friends, who are all in the queer community and are activists. So do we know that this is actually something she came up with on her own, or was she manipulated into believing it?
That's what I'm saying overall. Like, and will she regret this decision in the future?
Well, would she even be able to verbalize it if she did regret it?
That's what I'm saying.
Or would she be ignored? Like, how do we know how much she can understand and how much she is able to understand what she is saying and the meaning behind it. Like,
Or consequences.
right. Can she actually comprehend what she's doing, or is she following along with everyone else that's around her?
It's hard to say.
So, is this right?
I don't think it's right.
On TikTok especially, there's a lot of girls who have gotten double mastectomies. You know, the whole Ken doll thing with the no nipples. Even though these kids are 18 and are adults and are able to make these decisions, I'm not sure how much I agree with them doing it, or doctors doing these surgeries on these young adults who are of age, because we just don't know enough about the long-term side effects of these surgeries and the chemicals that go into because it's not just getting top surgery, it's top surgery, testosterone, and so on and so forth. And I'm just not okay with that because we don't have enough information when it comes to long-term effect of this transitioning. And she was young when...
In high school.
I don't know, it's tough because brains don't develop until the age of 25. So did they really know what they're doing? But at the same time, they could sign up for the military at 18. So it's like, well, if you can give them that, then you would have to at the same time be like, okay, well, then you can make your own decisions. But should doctors be making these decisions?
Are you going to let someone who's got cerebral palsy at 18 go into the military?
Right. Would you allow someone with cerebral palsy that's nonverbal to get breast surgery, to get boobs,
How do you
implants,
communicate
face
stuff
surgeries,
like this?
facelifts? How do you communicate? Do we really know that she knows of everything that she's putting her body through with this transitioning?
19 to 20 different diagnoses. I think that I have 19 to 20 different diagnoses.
And then this all comes back to the conversation of manipulation. The girls that get these surgeries and dye their hair and go through this whole queer process and transitioning, did they come up with this idea on their own, like they've always felt this way their whole life, or was this a fad? When is it manipulation and when is it the actual person making the decisions?
Well, what technique can be used to give trusted information? This person is getting their name changed. And has to provide a signature for that. So their caretaker or whatever is literally holding the hand to make them sign their name.
Why can't they just use the eye technology to sign their name?
If this person's able to consent to these types of procedures, then the signature from the caretaker should be enough. Whoever's in charge should be able to sign off on that.
Right. I'll sign your name for you.
Right. It's like someone on their deathbed signing their
will over?
Yeah, their power of attorney.
Yeah, to someone that they didn't consent to.
Yeah.
This is so fucked up. I mean, it's tough because I saw a lot of videos of people using these communication devices, augmentative and alternative communication. Just to look at the image and to watch the video, a lot of people are going to see it as this girl was manipulated into doing it. Not that this was her choice. This was something that was pushed onto her by the parents and she believes she's making her own decision. But do we know for a fact that she knows what she's doing? I mean, she's in college, right? She could take classes and all this stuff, so she could obviously communicate enough to take college courses, right? So could she communicate enough to be able to consent to having these surgeries and transitioning?
I don't know.
I think that I have 19 to 20 different diagnoses. I think that I have 19 to 20 different diagnoses.
And where are we getting with this? Because this video is going viral for a reason because it looks so messed up. That's what she said, apparently.
What?
Month and 1 day. That's what she was saying.
Oh. That helps to validate the communication aspect, but I mean...
Do we know how much she can actually understand is the question.
I'm not sure what it means beyond that, but it's possible.
Why it is going viral is because it looks terrible. Now, the activists, the trans activists, put this out there like, yeah, we're proud because, what did you say? They put it out there because it's like, well...
they're trying to say that You don't choose to be disabled. You don't choose to be trans.
And they think of this as like a win for their cause.
Yes.
But what it does is it actually makes the transgender cause look really terrible. It looks like they're actually preying on disabled people in order to push their movement forward. It's not
to
good
praise
optics.
it. To praise it is to make it look like you don't care. Anyone can do it. It's fine. If you're not of clear mind, you shouldn't be altering your body. And I'm not saying that this person isn't of clear mind. It's totally possible. I wish them nothing but the best. But it's just really sad that there are people clearly influencing a lot of this for a long time. Like, the first picture on here is, like, just gay as hell. So, I just wish nothing but good things happen and that maybe they leave this person alone.
When it comes down to it, I don't trust anyone in this person's life. The doctors, the parents, the friends, anyone who's an activist who's surrounding her who's getting clout off of this. The mayor who she met, or what was it, senator, governor, I'm not sure. But she's become like a handicap representative of pride and trans. But it's kind of like when you see the Down syndrome kids who dress up in drag. I haven't seen any of them transitioning.
Like I said, I hope that for this person's sake, this is what they wanted and this is what they're getting because they wanted it. But it doesn't seem like that's the case.
They have the best people around them who have her best interests.
The best interest in mind for this individual.
I don't know what else to say about it. Like and subscribe, join our memberships, comment below with your opinions, and share this video. Thanks.
Let us know how you feel about this situation. Do you think it was okay? Do you approve?
I don't
telling you
approve.
the answer. We want your answer. Put your answer in the comments.